May this aid you in the synthesis of many creatures.
Me? I am majorly bored. We fight all these different countries just to wait around in hotels.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Krant and this is Warframe. Last time, we did what we did the time before that. Did the daily grind and then did some Warframe story quests, missions. Since then, during the weekend I actually tried to get some things done. And specifically speaking, if I come over here, you might see that I have a new Warframe being cooked up over here. It's not gonna be done right now. Also, I kind of started it yesterday a bit too late. So if I wanted to use it on Wednesday, I would have to rush the last 4 hours. We'll see what I do with that.
Operator,
You also might notice
signal. Wait,
this.
no. It's just the corpus.
Shut the fuck up.
Where's again?
Get off the emergency frequency!
I got some platinum. Now, what I did is I had a bunch of items that I wasn't using, that we'll never use, and according to the marketplace, aren't really worth much, so I just sold them for ducat. Both a bunch of ducat mods, and I just sold them on the marketplace. I got like 80 something platinum. I already spent some of them for the Yarrowly augments, because I don't really care about Yarrowly without them. They weren't that expensive, but it also means I still have 61 left. And look at this, I have Volben cooking, and I have Zephyr cooking, and of course we have Yarrowly. I can try all of them. I can finally claim new Warframes and start leveling them up. Now I looked into these two because they've been sitting here for like months because I didn't have the slots to actually claim them. Zephyr is like a crowd control Warframe as far as I could tell, and Warburn has an orbital death laser. That's all I remember. So which one should we try first? Jarl is not available yet, sadly, so it's gonna have to be these other two. And yes, I do know that it's probably a really bad idea to do the dailies with rank 0 Warframes, but just don't worry about that. We're gonna try Warburn first, just cause. We're gonna have to try both of them eventually. Okay. I'm acting like I haven't tried a new Warframe in forever. Like, I already tried Octavia recently. But this is one I actually made myself and not from, like, you know. I'm trying to figure what I... You know what I look like? I look like... I look like an Among Us if it was made in Unity. And 3D and gritty realism. And grey. Also a train, I guess that's true as well. Let's equip it. Let's put some upgrades in. I want health. Wait. Care about any. Energy is fine. But oh yeah, I also want that. So, Georgian. Wait. We put that in so we have some extra capacity. Yeah, I remember. Don't worry about that. Now, next up, I want some health. And I want some shield. Might as well put in the flow as well. Shield capacity. Just so I have some survivability, you know? And then we might as well put in one of this. Okay, that's good enough. Hopefully I'm not gonna immediately die. If the game is kind today and doesn't put me in solo missions, I had to solo the tank mission yesterday because I queued up for it like 4 times and nobody was there. Nobody was doing it. I was doing it late in the evening where I assume most people already did the daily and it's one of the longer daily missions you can do, so I assume people don't really grind it. But come on. Okay. Oh yeah, also you can see that this is glowing. I have a mission to go to the cat. I don't know what that means, but I am liked with everyone at this point. And I had a little cutscene showing me everyone, the hex surrounding me and shooting the beams of friendship at me. I don't know. But apparently I have that. It's birthday. Maybe you should wish them. Send a message. Send a message. Sure. Birthday. Owie. Oh, you remember? Thank you. Are we gonna do that? That's the first birthday I've seen, by the way. It's July. Somehow. Okay. Let's do these. I'm still increasing these because I want to see where it goes. But also, I met this guy once during the weekend.
Hey man, hurry up! I need to make a call.
So we're on 30% now. I don't know what this means. Anyway. Let's do the chat first. Hey Arthur? Yes? Scana of yours, I'm really curious about it. What's a scana? Ask. Nothing stopped you before. Well, I guess it's the weapon. Red than that ties to a blade. Whose was it? How'd you get it? Sure. Buddies, it's my favorite color. Why do I get the feeling that's not the truth? I don't particularly care. Leave it alone. Okay. Trying to make friends, get to know me. Not making it easy on you. There are some cans of worms I'm not willing to open for you. I mean, yesterday you asked me about my trauma. I think you owe me this. Like, you literally came up to me and asked me how'd you wind up in Duviri in the first place, and I had like a huge trauma dump over here. I think it's fine that I ask you this. We have to wait for this again. Okay, sorry. No need to apologize. I'm glad you said nothing is meant to get along with some pets, so I know a lot of people around here have learned that lesson. Not the easily sharing type, but maybe we'll get there someday. Well, that's a golden, so that's fine. Can I ask how you got the scanner in the first place? The hard way. Ouch. Go to the Dr. E, ran me straight through. Oh, go to the Dr. E, ran me straight through. Jerk. I had stronger words for it at the time. Maybe go with that. That's another gourd. Okay, I'm actually doing well here. I thought he would... He was so defensive that I thought... I don't know. Thanks, Arthur. Anytime. Well, almost anytime. Yeah, let's see. Look, now, one of my big problems with the gifts is... everything he would like, everything I know he would like the coffee machine, the microwave and stuff, permanently out of stock. So there really isn't anything I can give him that would be a heart. Toaster oven, all out of stock. So what the fuck do I do at that point? There isn't really anything that's food-based. Pillows. Just send a pillow. Propane tank. It's prop. What is? Oh, stock 2 says. Also, I just want to point out, whatever items say that they are out of stock here, they are not necessarily out of stock when I'm talking to someone else. They have different stocks for the different characters. For some reason. Okay, I guess that counts. I wouldn't have thought that. Because if I go to Salem and I check the gifts, suddenly the microwave is not out of stock. Nor the toaster, nor the toaster oven. What the fuck is with that? How are you doing? Biffy. You're shaving my tongue. Hold up, what? You're no different from trimming one's nails. Messier perhaps, but still nothing more than the paring back of an unwanted excrescence. Everybody else knows to be at least 100 yards away when Eleanor heads into her bathrooms with a kitchen knife and a bottle of surgical alcohol. Wait patient, eventually I come back out with blood all down my chin, a plastic bag of stuff like crab meat in my hand. Tried to turn the offcuts in the burgers once, but nobody wanted any. Or did you want a half-hour erotic checks or just a 5-minute? Likes to be challenged a little bit, pushes on topics in unexpected ways. So while we're talking about the tongue, how much control have you got over it? It's a chess game, we have to push. How are you doing? Tell me you're not. Oh, but I am. Which one do we want to see? Because I don't want to pick the second one, but it could go both ways. I don't know, it also pokes other things that I'm not comfortable with. Sure, whatever. What else can you do with it? Well, but what you would do, me too. Well, I don't get that. Do you ever lose control of it? Everything does seem to have a mind of its own. When I think about it, I can control it, but when I'm not, it seems to react to my emotions. I think that's just tongues in general. Yours is just longer, so you notice it easier, but if you don't think about your tongue, it just does what it wants. The more horrid possible is that it's driven not by me, but my life managed to tackle it. I do not consider it an option. I do it when it gets in the way of my feet. Well, the one and only time I ever beat off completely, it grew back. Like with this thing, at least it's not getting any longer. Just bring out frondy bits. Would you want to go back to the way it used to be before Interactive changed you? And yes, in a heartbeat, but I can't, so what's the point of dwelling on it? Everything that happens to us happens for a reason. Yeah, it's just sometimes the reason is an evil bastard did something evil. If you're saying that everything always works out for the best, like there's some great plan of purpose to it all, then you're on your own. I don't buy into that. There's no great story here, mate. No author in the sky adding little plot beats to my life from a dramatic effect. Well, actually, you have to make meaning out of the stupid shit that happens. I'm the artist, not solo, and I have the stars between. You're not saying that life is meaningless, are you? God, no. I'm saying that meaning is under the surface and it takes a sculptor's chisel to get to it. Some days it all feels bleak, horrible, and hollow, and I don't want to get off the couch. But when I'm back to myself again, I know that feeling was a lie. Nobody else holds the key to meaning, you know? The jam session between you and the universe. She throws stuff at you, you improvise around it. When life gives you lemons... What was the saying? Make a battery out of it? Electric gun and shoot life or something? I don't remember. Have to focus on the parts of being semi-infested I really like. So what do you like most about being like you are now? Oh shit, 1 second. Someone was asking for my opinion for a poll or whatever. I'm like, I don't have time for this right now. Okay, where was I? I must have been like you are now, feeling indestructible. Mind if I tell you a story? Go ahead. When I was 18, a whole bunch of us had been out celebrating the end of the exams. We were all packed into this tiny car, me lying across 3 people's laps on the back seat. Seb Cromley in the boot, whinging. Christopher and Marco in the front. Are these like 90s words that I don't know? Whinging? Christopher and Marco in the front. Every one of us was drunk off our arse and strawberry vodka and rat catcher. What does it mean? Marco ran a red light, a car coming the other way T-boned us. We rolled off the road and ended up in a ditch. I don't know that because that's what the policeman told me had happened. They had to cut me out of the car. I wouldn't stop screaming. It was kind of hurt that leaves you with no crevice anywhere in yourself to crawl into. Get away from it. You're being punished for existing. I was helpless as a baby rabbit. Melted like a crayon. Gone. Just lay there and belted out scream after scream. I'd always thought of myself as a tough cookie before that. No kind of pain you mean. 2 days ago I was run over by a Squadra APC. Same old pain went flowing through me, but it wasn't crippling anymore. It was like fuel revving me up, making me angry. Picked myself up, relocated my shoulder, and tore that APC open with my bare hands. Agonizing, yes, but intoxicating. What's an APC? What's a skull? I guess that's a vehicle of some sort. Yeah, thanks for that much interruptive, wherever you are. Complain persistently in a way that's irritating or peevish. Okay. Nature journalism. This one is easy, because for some reason they barely ever run out of these. Like I sent pens yesterday. We still had some of those. Even this one still has 3 in stock. Very easy. Okay. Weird tank things that have dudes hanging off the side of them. Those are APC. Okay. How do you do it, Bubbas? No entiendo. When the line is getting is a time here, the real bender gets enter shades being stuck here. I'm hoping I can come to that. No, so I wonder if real caffeine. Do what? Being trapped for centuries without time, without change, without movement, we are phantasmas haunting this. You say you've done it in Duvir, that kingdom of death and stories. Yomi Habria Vuelta Loca. I'm worried I will lose my mind now. Think I would lose my life for everyone? I don't remember what chunks of what happened to me in this very much. You're not alone like I was. It's being stuck here. I would want to pick the third one, but I feel like for her specifically, downplaying her concerns about being stuck here, because she hates being stuck here, would not be the right option. I'm gonna go with the second one. I think I did lose my mind for a little while. I don't remember whole chunks of it. And soldiers after bad battles, blocking it all out. The mind protects itself from the worst sometimes. For the best, Babas, trust me. Well, how did you survive? I'm gonna go with the second one. I had help from friends to pull me out of it. Because I am trying to sort of imply that she can rely on the others, which she doesn't really want to do. But it's probably better than just saying it's all up to you, which is not gonna help her. I'd help from friends to pull me out of it. Yeah, no, I'm screwed then. Yeah. Is that haha? I don't know how to say those. You think the other hacks don't like you? Well, you're not exactly appreciable. Well, maybe if you weren't so bitchy. It's probably gonna be the first or second, but... I kinda wanna go with the second, because I don't wanna put it all on me. And I don't want to put it on her, obviously. Think the other hacks don't like you? Know me well enough, but we are not close, except maybe me and Arthur. Why don't you let people get close? You're afraid to trust people. You don't want to get hurt if you lose them. I don't want to assume, so I'm gonna form it as a question. Why don't you let people get close? Because I choose not to, because I've learned better. It's safer this way for everybody. Just as a warning, I'm really stubborn and I want to get to know you better. I'm not technically part of the Hex, so Maybe that makes it better. I see. Someone like you would need to be... Someone like you would need to be to survive. Oh, stubborn. Maybe that's your secret. I like the stubborn ones though, they're harder to break. Challenge accepted. We'll see, Babas, we'll see. Yay! We got it. The same thing here. Like, the game tells me always so tired. Bit of caffeine might help. So the coffee cups are out, and the coffee machine is out. So it's basically all my options. Unless there is something else that can keep her awake, like an AV receiver. I don't know. Headphones. Keychains. Announcer. Announce. I guess there is the coffee mug. I haven't sent that because it's just an... What makes this a coffee mug? It's just a mug. Rare kin basic coffee needs, set of 2. Sure. Ignore. Hey Amir, you around? Not a good time. What's wrong? Nothing. Clearly something's wrong. Doesn't fucking matter, leave it alone. You can talk to me, are you okay? Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter, I'm okay or not, look around. Boo, Amir, the poor little baby, lost in a war zone on the wrong side of the tracks. I don't need your fucking pity. Who said anything about pity? You're a grown-ass man who's capable of taking care of himself. You're also my friend, something's wrong and I'm trying to help my damn friend, okay? Okay. I don't know what I was supposed to say there, because the alternative is to just leave. I guess that's just meant to happen. Hey, have a... What's even left? Mouse pad, sure. I guess that's not relevant. Question for you. Answer for you. There is sort of a song here that anyone who's been around the piano knows called Soul and Heart. It's a 2-person song though, just a few notes. Are you offering to be my teacher, Miss Sawi? What is that? It's Sawi reporting for you, the first lesson piano lessons. Further up there's lots of keys, 88 last I counted. Each one makes a noise. Do, re, mi, fa. We should not make you think of such things, no fear, only soul and heart. Tell you what, I'll work on this lesson plan for you. And I'll find a way to do it that doesn't make you remember anything scary. That's cool. Mechanic, that doesn't really tell me anything. Also, I think I said this last time, but I wonder what else I could buy her that she likes. She's the team mechanic, maybe something to do with bikes, spare parts. A bike has nothing to do with bikes, it didn't work. You can see it's out of stock, I tried. What is a mechanic stuff? Yes? Vehicle? Propane tank? Real I can think of. Fire extinguisher. Calculator. receiver. I don't know. Alright, gotta finally ask, what's up with the photography? What kind of hobbies? I already got hobbies, mate, lol. Just realized some of the pictures you've taken, they're gorgeous work. I was wondering where you picked it up from is all. Dad, when you died we had all this his stuff, yeah? Flora don't let you take luggage. Sold everything of any decent value. You gotta make the rent, but there was some boxes of random stuff kicking around. One day when I was a kid, I'm rooting through a box and find this little neon green rectangular camera. Flash used to make this horrible noise when it charged. I think it was the capacitor or whatever. Took shit pictures, so I loved it though. Used to run around taking shots of everything, drove my auntie nuts, best time. I guess I just got the bug then. Ever since it's just a thing I like to do when I got the time, takes my mind off the job. So you like shooting and then you like shooting. Looking down scope and looking through a lens ain't too diff, except for the endings. I get to capture moments though. I think I wanted to show the world things people might not want to see, things they forgot they want to look at. War journalist. You take my pictures sometime. If you do many portraits, I don't know if... Not much, but hey, I was looking to try new skills. Now I got plenty of time to master them, huh? That's a goal. I wanted to get a little flirty because he likes that, but not too much because we are talking about his dead father. That would be kind of weird and insensitive, but that's fine. I guess it worked out. If that helps him barter with the locals. I tried to figure out what the hell that means. Apparently cardboard boxes don't help you barter. That was my first assumption. Phones don't help. And the Scooty code didn't help. So I have no idea. But he does like photography. Do I have something for that? There are cameras around here. Digital video camera. I think that's the only one actually. I'm gonna try the camera. Show the road with this amazing kinematic digital video camera. Welcome to the future with the world of digital video recording. Well, it's video, it's not technically photo camera, but maybe that helped. That's fine. Yeah, that worked. Okay. And that's the end of it. We don't have hot and fresh yet, but I will get it today. Now I know that we also have... Oh my god. We also have apparently the finale here, but I want to get hot and fresh first. See what the chat is about. I'm gonna keep this last. First, let's do some dailies. I also probably should level up before I do that. Before I do the finale. If it's even available. Like, am I not supposed to be maxed out with reputation first? I have like 2 more levels to go. Okay, let's see what we have today. I have 16,000 to go, but we can get that today. The 1,000 one is the hot and fresh, so we're good with that. 16,000 means we're gonna do the 6, 5, 2 and 3 and leave the 4,000 one for afterwards. Okay. Capture 2 Lego sites. Let's do that. Why is it so dark in here today? Why do I look like a mocap suit? With all the lights. Also, I should have probably checked what abilities I have. I didn't look at it. What's my first ability? Quick, help me! Warp on first ability, what does it do? I'm asking the first, because that's the only one I have access to, which I do want to say, I think it's not...
Jaffa. Moving on.
Oh shit, Legosite.
Almost found a Legosite. Harvest it.
Where the f... It's stuck?
It's trying to run. Stop it. Escape is failure. It's been broken.
Okay, we got one down. So what I want to say is I feel like locking abilities behind even early ranks is not a very wise decision. Upgrading them later on with higher ranks is fine, it's like whatever. But I think it would be a good idea when you have a new Warframe, you should have access to the base form of all 4 abilities. Because if you go into a mission, the first thing you want to do is just piano through all 4 abilities to see what they do. You get familiar with the combos and stuff, and then you can upgrade them. Locking them away just means that I don't get to try out the full combos until I already played the Warframe a little bit, which I don't think that's a necessary limitation.
Grab those ferroglands and let Kalimos have a whiff of them. That will help her find our target.
Let's just throw a grenade here, I don't know what it does.
Kalimos is in pain. She cannot track the Legosite unprotected.
Trying. Can I have more than one? There is something around me, I don't know. What the fuck is this? I think that's someone else's ability, actually. I can't tell, I can't see the little ball. In the meantime, can you tell me what the other abilities do? I don't have them yet, but I will soon. Can you do your work? What the fuck are you doing? It's so slow. Yesterday I managed to do one of these missions, get 2 Legosites in 3 seconds, because I joined a mission, and the moment I joined it, it was over. And we went to mission successful screen. I was in there for a whopping 3 seconds. But it still counted it as completed, so I just didn't have to do anything. I just got the chemistry and everything. That was fun. Saved me some time.
The beast seeks sanctuary. Give it no quarter. Now consume the beast.
Okay. Now we can.
So we reclaim what the tech rot has taken from us. It is done. Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legosite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
Multiple choice grenade, tap to change, hold to throw. Wouldn't it make more sense for the other way around? Tap to throw, hold to change. Raise the death laser, force the anti-gravity field that turns into a black hole. Cool. Oh, an Aya. I haven't used any of these. What do I sell? What do I do with these? I remember I wanted a lot of them at some point, but I don't remember why. Vaulted relics. Alright, and I can then sell them for a lot of platinum. That's the main thing now. I just want platinum so I can buy whatever I want instead of just buying them directly. Anyway, we also got 2 relics. I got 10 of these now. I'm going to have to take a look at, like, when I have a lot of a certain relic, I have to look at everything it can have and like try to aim for those items that I can sell for the most platinum. That's probably gonna be my main way of getting platinum. Okay. Next up, 3000. Destroy 5 Scalda FR1 containers. Do a chance 50%. Might throw me in solo. But this is extermination, so it's not that bad. During the weekend I had a mission where we had like 4 boy band invasions, one after the other, because apparently everyone had it on that particular map, and they just kept appearing one after the other. How can I tell which trap I have? Oh, it's trap locked. I don't have access to the other ones yet, I assume. You remember last time oh shit, I'm gonna die. Last time I complained about how when you're on the hoverboard and you're in the air and you press space, it doesn't remember that you're charging jump. So you have to wait until you land and then you can start charging, and it makes it feel really clunky. It's the same thing here, where if you're doing something else Like you fell to the ground and you're standing up and you press the attack button in the meantime, it doesn't register that you're trying to attack. So once you're actually up from the ground, you have to that's when you press the button and then you can attack. So it's probably an engine limitation that there is no buffering certain actions under certain circumstances, because if I attack him melee and then press the shoot, it remembers that, and then I can shoot right away, as you can see. So sometimes it works, sometimes it's not, and it's probably an engine quirk. I really wish they would do something about that. It makes some actions feel really clunky. Oh shit. What am I doing? I should keep it the others, just in case of a squirrel invasion. Go. Where are the enemies? We are very far from there. What are we doing here? I'm following you. Who are you following?
You looted the clubhouse. Guess what? Their heaviest hitters are now on the way.
That's great. Yes.
Hex, why do you insist on refusing your medicine?
What do you think here? This is not your mission.
You that I command a literal army? Starfall! Paratroopers, engage.
Is it? No, this is...
How dare they blame us? We will not be their scapegoats.
It's a reused voice line from the tank mission. But we're in extermination right now. There we go, that was mine.
Trying my patience with these antics. Stormfall troops. Maybe his healing's going in.
Yeah, but Victor does show up and I get that that's a cache. But it's just a completely reused voice line.
Imitates life.
There are not nearly enough enemies on this map.
That's the last of them.
Okay, we're done.
Time to come home.
Time to leave. I'm gonna get lost with this new tile set. I don't know what anything looks like. Also, yeah, it really feels like the mines should be pressed to deploy, horde to change. Really weird how they chose the other way around.
Killed someone. Sorry.
Oh shit. I got the orbital laser.
That guy is down.
1800 endos. That's probably one of the better rewards that I can get, because you always need more endos. Wait for the loading. Check this. And that's again the minion thing. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, 11 more, that means these. If 50 ammo is well above them, you had chance 25%. Just occurred to me I should probably check my mastery, because we're getting pretty close to the rank up.
Having another health scrub presentation. Disgusting.
Oh boy. Where is everyone? Oh, it's survival. That's not mine. I mean, it feels like if you just want raw power and damage, Volban is probably a good option. Because I'm pretty sure that that orbital laser is not that expensive. But it deals a lot of damage as far as I can feel. I don't know the exact numbers, maybe I should look it up. Okay, maybe not that much. Yeah.
Health scrubber coming up near you.
It also feels like the laser happens where you're looking at the moment of the shot and not the casting timer. Let me try that.
Skaldra is distracted, I'm taking the opportunity to make some new acquisitions. Like this. Don't worry, I'll share. Extraction's open.
There is a slight
very much
delay
fun if
before
you'll
the
have
lock-in and the actual shot, but it's not that long. It's like half a second before the shot it gets locked in.
Scrubber going critical.
Which you can still turn around.
Which will be
I
the
did that wrong,
least
but you
of
get the
your
idea.
problems.
Which Warframe does the strings on the walls?
I said shoot the pus off that. Oh, too late.
I love when the exit marker just sort of disappears, so I have no idea where to go. I love that. Oh my god.
Spores collecting on that scrubber. You need to shoot them off. Contamination is off the charts. You need to hustle.
Why do I look like that? That's not me. A lot of endo.
I told
4,300 endo. Why is it called endo? Also 3 riven slivers. I don't know what they're for, but they keep popping up. And finally, another extermination with no specific bounty. Kume? Is that a ninja? Ninja Warframe? With strings and invisibility and kunais throwing around that stuff. Ninja stars, maybe? Shrine Maiden? I don't know what that means. What would you call a male shrine maiden? What would be the word? What's even the male equivalent of a maiden?
Wait it. On the job, no quit.
Monk. Shrine monk. Is that a thing? Oh shit, I can have more than one. I can have more than one black hole. What would happen if you put two black holes next to each other? That doesn't sound like a good idea. Also, I can use the orbital laser indoors, which is interesting. I mean, if I wanted pure damage with some crowd control, this Warframe is pretty good. It's just not really my style specifically. But I'll max it out. That's fine. I don't mind playing it a little bit. Check what Tether coil. Weapon is between them instead of on top of one of them. I don't mean in the game, I mean in real life. Two black holes next to each other. Maybe Dothy. Become a bigger black hole? Okay. So it's just addition. Gain 0.5 tank motive for every temperature status chance on your melee weapon. That seems good if you have the weapon for it.
Howdy.
Alright. We already have the items for this. You cannot rank up until the Hex finale has been completed. Reach light with all Hex members within... Oh, you actually can't rank up until you do the finale. Okay. So you literally have to do the finale before doing all this. Okay. I guess we're doing that now. I hope we don't get standing for that, because I just wasted it. Alright. Are we ready for this? Attend New Year's Eve again. This is the scene I saw the little cutscene about, with the friendship beams. I didn't realize everyone's dying, but I guess it makes sense. The X-Final will take around 15 minutes to complete. During that time you will not be able to participate in other Warframe content. I don't know how short of an attention span I would have to want to go away and do something else during this, but sure.
We're not gonna make it, man.
Maybe we cut our losses like we should have done weeks ago.
What's he talking about, Marty?
I told you this was a setup!
I can't. Elena is the first to die.
She's in his back.
Eleanor, you still okay?
Fine.
Which one is it? 4, okay.
What's going on down there? 8 Squad? 8 Squad, report! Get a Fervon unit down there now.
Eleanor, hold here. I'll clear the gas.
I remember this door.
Eleanor!
She's in the back collecting it.
Making sure that you are still you.
Of course we are. You can be too.
Eleanor, only here to help. Without fear.
Talked about the tongue.
Eleanor! Eleanor!
I'm here.
Right.
And I thought we were becoming friends.
I don't remember how Eleanor died the first time around. I don't think she did. She just got corrupted. What the fuck? Oh.
No. This is what they want. Hold.
Oh well.
What the hell? Wait. Quincy!
Right.
Proper shit at directions, Arthur. Heads down while I do my job, right, mate? Show off. Better make a move, though. They'll get on you. I'm seeing this through.
How are you gonna save him? It's not like it was like his fault that he got shot by a tank. I like the electric sniper, by the way. Just kills a bunch of enemies if you hit one of them. We should probably move. They don't really seem to care that I'm shooting at them.
Yeah, I do.
Well, that was easy. What was inside?
Not today, Mama. Area Area secure. Godspeed, Amir.
What's the one? What happened? Ah, shit. Weak point. The weak point was the pilot.
You forget. Albrecht's going to burn them all anyway.
Yeah. We have the friendship beams. I can pull them up through that.
Tell me you got this.
I can only type so fast.
Is that supposed to happen?
Amir? Aoi, can you do something?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hold them in. Aoi, stop!
I can't. Arthur.
You can. You're strong enough.
Oh.
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Why are you trying so hard to stop me?
That really feels like I'm depressed. No, you're not. Oh, okay. Solution. I can't do it. Yes, you can. Oh, okay. The fuck is that? Not dying. Raised it.
We're not gonna make it, man. I can't even compile in time.
Then we go down swiftly.
Not now. Not now.
Here. Slow it down.
I don't have time.
I don't think we ever talked about his heart issue. I guess it makes sense.
Hold out your hand.
That's a little gift from me, I guess. That's the hacker I use all the time. That's my assumption and I like it.
Go. Done. Andrade.
He's gonna love that gift.
Sorry about your hand. What? You. Wait. No.
Hey, let's get out of here, Arthur. Both of us. Okay?
Okay.
We'll take turns being conscious, okay?
Would struggle to move them. It had to grow. The only way it ever does. With others. Carry this power with mercy, Tenno.
Watch out, we're still a bit radioactive. Fine, she's a Virgo.
What a day.
Well, that burned a few calories.
Man ain't nothing without his mates. Respect.
Right here by your side. Now and always.
I'm not afraid to dive. I'm glad in.
Hey, after this, we go for dinner.
Finale. The Hex are united and the reactor is safe. History now follows a new course. Ah, there they are. I was wondering. 3 whole pizzas. That's like that's like 7,500 standing. I think I forgot how much they are. Okay. Nice face. Yeah, I see that. I also see my the pain face right here. I don't know what's up with that, but that's fine. I don't think that's it. You look different. Operation Gun, Rusaka 2. I can't believe how close we came to oblivion. So that's what we are missing. For that, thank you. You need to keep the loop going though, don't you? Because it's not enough to put things right, is it? You need to keep them right. Soldiers against the tide, now and forever. The Hexnagle collection. Whatever that is. I can rank up, but I can't help but feel that that's not the ending. Because... I mean, Entrati is still out there doing his shit. What date is it anyway? Oh, let's go and rank up first. There are 2 more ranks, so I can guarantee there is still something to do. Especially because, let me just come here. You know how the different ranks have like... Understanding to... Okay. There is little warmth in Helvenia even among the Hex, but the Drifter has begun to gather the scraps together. The Hex have made room at the table for the new arrival. Will Drifter be to their taste? A group is much more than the sum of its parts. With new friendships come new possibilities. This is where I am. Things are really taking shape down at the Central Mall. Patience and persistence work miracles. You need to do the finale to even get this. And then there is 5. Pizza party. It's the party of your lifetime and all of Helvenia is invited. That reads to me there is one final mission there. Am I wrong for thinking that? That feels like there's gonna be like more. Okay, for now let's rank up.
Congratulations, friend.
Fresh.
This is for you.
Yeah. Now we have access to all the dailies. But the last daily is unlocked. So basically this is where the story... We need the next content patch to continue the story, like in WoW and basically every other MMO. Okay, what do I want? Anyone is back for every max HP. Okay. Game season moreover got threshold as fan radio attack. Okay. Skin. What Warframes do Overguard? Because I know there are Warframes who can do tens of thousands of Overguard and you basically don't die. Dante does that? Maybe I should pick this. Because I am interested in Dante, trying that out. The whole book mechanic seems interesting. I don't really care about the skins, I'm just gonna go for this.
Nice. Hop on text for a second. The team got you something.
Let's just wait for them to write it all out, because I'm not spamming that. Is this like a sequel? Am I Amir 2 the search for more Amir? What happened to Amir 1? A drifter. It even feels brighter in here, so truly is happy. Now that's style and scene. So, what did you do? Just did what felt right. But who am I? Who are you? What is happening? Kill us. Look bro, that little drone is even still here cleaning our mess. Much as our dear drifter did, cleaned up a hell of a mess. I look at it more like maybe you remastered our song? Hmm? I don't know what I did. I did things our way. How? Well, what's the easy question? The harder one is why. Oh, the finale? Amir likes the little hacker tool that I apparently... He probably kept that. Otherwise, he wouldn't be freaking out here. That's the easy question. Haven't you noticed we're a team? Now let's just go the stereotypical thing. We're a team, yeah. What the game, mate? The game is saving Helvania. We can collect NPCs. Because Lua, salvame. I'm not saying that right. You mean people? It's made a move on a game and I have seen one move. If it's a game I did, would reset the pieces. Okay, sounds like you changed the rules of the game. Respect. Whoever else is on the board, I think we've made this year, this place, this time ours. Let's never let go. Let's protect the people here and each other. Yeah, let's make things happen. Things to look forward to, memories. More, save others, not just ourselves. That's in stark contrast to what we talked about last time, where the base of operations started collecting people around it and they just didn't want to deal with that. This is in stark contrast to that. We begin, not end. For once, Bruja? Bruja? And then there is one more at Pizza Party. We are striving for that now. But apparently that's gonna be later on, because the update is not out yet. I never actually explored them all, because I just quick traveled everywhere. What Warframe is this? Mesa Prime? Mesa Prime. That doesn't look like Mesa Prime. Maybe it's a skin? Wait, I think it's just most used Warframe. Yanax. Because it has like a weapon through the chest like fucking Kalista does in League of Legends. I'm curious what that's about. Yeah, that looks more like it. Passive bonus was this plus buffer can Ianax's weapon critical chance bonus is increased by 1% per 40 shield points based on its current total including overshield. Oh. Yeah, I'm not trying to get it, it's just...
Entrati had backup plans and 4 of them just came knocking. Now that the old Round Table bar's opened its doors again, we can afford to be hospitable. Hendricks and Volkov seem to know what they're doing at least. I've always respected the Libertation military, even if they do tend to show up late to the party. I don't even know where to start with that smart-ass kid and the rock prophet, though. Once I'm satisfied that we're secure enough here, I may well ask you to handle them.
Okay. Do they show up here? There's one new person. Claire wasn't here before. Leticia was the last entry.
So a time traveler and a rock and roll mutant.
This is the guy in the loading screen.
And the mutant says, "Hey, my friends all got executed. Can we go back and save them?" But the time traveler says, "Well, if we save them, then you never go on the run and hide out at the mall, so we never meet, and they can never get saved." So it goes, right? Anyways, I'm Flair. Good to meet you, Drifter.
This is the guy on the loading screen when you start the game.
Everything I could scrape together.
What is that? Beating heartstrings? Temple? What's Temple? Is that a new one? Temple is a new and upcoming Warframe revealed during Dev Stream 184. I guess it's so new the wiki doesn't have information on it. Okay, the other wiki does. I don't know why there are two of them. Templar's main and component blueprints from the stage defense solstice. Alternative Templar's blueprint can purchase from Flare of the Hex. Rank 4 hot and fresh, purchased with the beating hosting from stage defense. Okay. Proto-frame.
They can hurt you, they can break your body, but they can't make you lie.
Player Varlan is a proto-frame who possesses Templar's traits and carries a talking guitar named Lizzie. He joined the Hex upon reaching rank 4. Okay. Abilities. I'm gonna read it because if I like it, it would be interesting to work for it. Just to see if I like it. Let's see.
You gotta tell the truth on that stage. Use whatever craft you need to make it sing.
Passive. Tempo tracks their rhythmic main. Oh, it's a music one, like Octavia. Let's see if it gets it better. Rhythmic mayhem by keeping in sync with the backbeat metronome shown below their aiming reticle. The metronome's pendulum swings from left to right and vice versa at a pace of 78 BPM while passing through a central zone that doubles as a fuel gauge for Lizzie. Doubling Tech-Rod guitar wielded during exalted solo. When in the zone, the pendulum's bulb above its needle lights up. Cast an ability while the backbeat is in the zone to amplify Templar's ability with a 50% ability efficiency. Bonus, 35% on Helminth's subsumed abilities. Pull up the gauge by 55 ammunition, earn an extra effect specific to each ability. I'm gonna read the ability bonuses as we are going through the abilities, because if I just say Pyrotechnics gets double flame pillars, that doesn't tell us anything right now. Pyrotechnics. Blast targeted enemies with pillars of heat damage. Okay, let me just quit here for now, I want you talking. Blast targeted enemies with pillars of heat damage. Backbeat timing. Ignite even more pillars. Increases the duration and heat damage of Reaper Veil when it deals damage. Pyrotechnics. Passive 2 times additional flame pillars. Okay. I don't know if... I don't think this thing has augments right now. Overdrive. Drive loudspeakers into the epic distortion to create a damaging wave of heat wave, while also increasing vulnerability to critical chance. Backbeat timing doubles critical chance, increases the duration and heat damage of Reaper's Veil when it deals damage. Reaper's Veil is 3. Reaper's... wait. Yeah, no augment. Reaper's Veil. Rip on the guitar to make Temple briefly invulnerable while healing them. Allies' weapons in affinity range are lit up with extra heat damage each time an ability is used on the backbeat and successfully hits enemies. Backbeat timing, invulnerability lasts longer, specifically 4 seconds longer. Exalted Solo, that's 4. Oh wait, Reaper's Veil has bugs. Similar to Valence Formation, Thermal Transfer, etc. Bonus damage does not benefit the damage produced by status effects, unlike Shock Trooper or Fireball Frenzy. I don't know what that means. Exalted Solo. Once a charge has been built up on the backbeat metronome, set Lizzie aflame and torch enemies with heat. While aimed, Lizzie blasts enemies with thunderous elemental sound waves. Use ability controls to change the elemental damage type. Backbeat timing, no energy consumed. Normally it's 75 energy. Also, sonic sigils become larger and inflict 3 guaranteed viral, magnetic, cold, or corrosive status effects. Successful backbeat timings play a crowd cheering sound. Enabling the metronome audio option in Templar's ability screen will have timed backbeats casts play up to 7 ticking sounds when the pendulum crosses the central zone. That's helpful. So I don't think it's like a heat damage support is what I'm getting here.
Hello, stranger.
Just a few personal treasures.
We also have the Riot 848. Never run out of ammo. Machine pistol. I don't know what these are. And you can get Kuva.
I reckon we're gonna burn up one day, like a
For
hero
some
on
hard
a solstice
streak.
bonfire.
Up to 7 times.
It's funny how the crowd always wants a sacrifice.
We shall wait.
Right. And you say... I don't see new stuff here.
Hey, you need luxury goods, fine furnishings. I'll fix you right up. No disrespect, but you're gonna need security clearance. Apologies.
When Nightingale gives you the green light, report back.
Yeah, we can't talk to these guys yet. Anyone else in here?
This is where you get to find out what people really stand for.
I don't see anyone else in here.
Dear Diary, still stranded in the late 20th century. Stranger danger? Sorry, you're cool, I get that. I just can't talk to you yet. Gotta wait until the Britannic dude gets a stick out of his ass.
Okay, also can't talk to her yet. Someone wants to clean this up?
Owie, when you got a minute, I need a few simple tools fabricated. Nothing major.
That's the normal people we already know. Okay. Before I do something else, apparently we are just trying to get to max standing now. We still have a few bounties to do. Very warm, hello, welcome to the stream, thank you for the follow. I said that a bit earlier, but I saw you do it. Welcome. Okay. What do I... These two. 3 backpacks. Rev automobile. Gonna do them. Ahoy, yes. And after that, I guess we still have some Warframe stories to do. Those are easy, I can use them to like max out this Warframe. Should be simple enough. I'm gonna do these two missions. The donate to max out the daily.
You are wanted for arrest, trial, and execution.
This is the new one, by the way.
Sound of it, your agonized screeching has already begun. Perhaps we can crank it up a few octaves.
What's the plan here?
We are Temple and the Rippers, but we will never be silenced.
This would be a great mission for Necros. My computer does not like these special effects. Where the f-
Move it now. Shut it down.
What are we doing here? I don't know what the like, I know what the objective. Why are we doing a concert in the middle of a war zone here? What are we accomplishing? There's nobody here. I really need to switch off of this melee weapon. I don't really like it. Also, this is the music that goes when you're logging in. I guess that's because this is the newest update.
I already told him we don't have any room in this band for hack wannabes.
Where are the civilians? There's nobody here.
Enough of this. Ready? A screamer.
I really need to check what the traps do. I don't know what the flagship orb is. doesn't quite go that far.
Hear that? They still want more.
Now the problem is I'm doing this solo. I have no idea what the backpacks are. What am I looking for? Oh boy.
Think that will shut us up?
Little Victor is so desperate. We can smell it.
Should I be... Yeah, I guess I got one backpack. So that's 2 total. So I just keep doing it until I finish.
Shut down this shameful insolence at once.
This would be so much easier and more fun if I wasn't forced to solo it because the game can't wait 2 seconds for the team. Okay, that was the last one, I think.
Let's your flare. What real vocals sound like? Release the screamer. Sculpture is my life, my service, my everything, yeah!
I think that was it.
just getting started.
Can leave. Got an eye out. Nice.
Flare is a fugitive.
We need 99,000 standing. I can get that in like 5 days. Which means we should have, well, today it doesn't count because I already got most of it, but we should be able to get it for next week maybe. And then we have just normal defense. Kill 30 enemies with Warframe ability. Energy regeneration is enhanced. Now, with Warband I actually can do that, but hopefully we don't have to and we just get a fucking team. Nope, we're not.
You flaunted your rot, and your bandmates paid the price. Now you'll get your new friends killed too. How noble.
I don't know why the game is like this. That's probably the worst part of the entire game. The game just drops me into missions solo when it's really not designed to be solo. There's no option to just wait.
We are Temple and the Rippers, but we will never be silenced.
Okay, someone joined. Good. Not alone anymore. Now we can actually see what it's like to play this mode properly. Where are the enemies? What's that on the minimap? It's a player. Guess I'm gonna stand on the outskirts and cover this area.
Alvain, cover your ears. I will protect you from this sonic onslaught.
Why is Victor so cartoonishly evil?
What's so dangerous about a little rock and roll, Victor?
Do they fear the corrupted youth will rise?
I can have more than one mine, by the way. Oh, that's cool.
Enough of this. Ready? A screamer.
Good job. Astanas is almost maxed out. Okay, we maxed it out. Just in time. This is the last wave. Did you just fucking stumble? What the fuck was that?
We want more.
No, I want to leave. Primary crux. Okay. Oh, wait. This is the second worst thing. This fucking loading screen. Primary. On weak point hit, gain plus 5% status chance and 1% ammo efficiency. Okay. Seen that already. And that's all we can do today. From now on, we can do every single one of these. That's a total of 11, 15, 18, 21. How much can you get again? 20 or 21? Oh, daily standing cap 16,000 plus 500 per master rank. My master rank is 9 right now, so that's 20.5. If I can get one more rank real quick, that would be 21. If I can do this, then I would be 21. For now though, we're done with the hex for today. We are maxing out some weapons, so it's gonna be pretty simple to get 10. Before anything else, pop this off. I don't like this. Just take the broken bar. That's a nice weapon. Vauban, let's upgrade because we have some more. We have 8 to use. Can right. Just put in the steel fiber for now. A little extra armor. These are not affect power resistance. Okay, so in order to increase our mastery, we can just go do some of these missions. We still have some Warframe quests. Now, quick question. What do the side quests reward?
Audience wonders, what are you thinking about?
There are 4 of them, but I have no idea what they reward. Guess this is the Kubro system. Tottenham gets more by 4 when chance 10 ultimate cover and put Nam and Durex. I have no idea what this gives. I can't check the. What's a call weekly? Most plus Warframe. We have 5 here. I feel like did I not do the War Within? I did do it. Talk to Ergo Glassed in Parent Sequence Room in any relay. Okay. Any relay. There's the Strata relay. So what's the parent sequence room? I mean more like the icons. I have no idea where the syndicate room is. Ergo Glassed.
Time is credit, Tenno. So we'll forego the usual formalities. We have a dire problem, you see, concerning the Mycona people. Have you heard of them? I see. Well, they are quite resourceful. Unusual, really. The Mycona earn a living by harvesting the biological products of the infested. A dangerous trade, and we, Perrin, have always given them fair value for their goods. But I've received disturbing news. That cleric of greed, Nef Anyo, has raided their colony, making off with more than just the resources they depend on. It seems he took, well, here, look at this.
The dark-eyed man smashed our colony gates and kidnapped us. Locked us in here. But I don't care. It's Mom and Dad I'm worried about. Without the gates, the mumblers will be coming. They'll get sick, they'll start to mumble too. That can't happen. Papa says I'm blessed, so maybe I should pray? I'll pray for the Tenno to come. I'll pray for the Tenno to save my family.
That's Niwa.
Whose kid recorded those lines?
Along with several more Myconian children. Those who remain are under siege from the infestation. Before we can rescue Niwa and the other captives, we must first restore the Myconians' defenses. Our financial strength is useless against the mindless horde. We need Tenno muscle. Will you help Niwa's people?
Apparently there is a Warframe in it, so...
Such generosity! I knew the Myconians could rely on you, Tenno.
Yes, thank you. Okay, I guess we talked to him. Let's go and do the quest now. I don't know why it couldn't just make that the first step of the quest instead of making it a prerequisite. Here's the drawing my operative was able to smuggle out of Niwa's cell, just in case you need to be reminded of who we are helping.
Tenno, I trust Ergo Glassed, but a colony that survives amid the infestation? It seems impossible.
Like, I don't know why they didn't just make it so I accept this quest and then go talk to the guy and he tells me all this and then go to the next spot. Why make it a prerequisite? Nidus blueprint. The fuck is a Nidus? Nephi has stolen the children of the Mycona colony and it is up to you to get them back. You must challenge Neph on the index and beat him at his own game. Tenno, beware, not all is as it seems. I think we already started. I'll need to accept it. Help secure Mycona colony on this spaceship. Like, it feels like they really wanted to do it like in other MMOs where there's an NPC and there's an exclamation mark on top of them and you talk to them and they give you the quest. But Warframe isn't built like that. That doesn't really work, it's just clunky.
In his gluttony, Mr. Anyo took more than Mycona's most promising youth. He left the colony defenseless. 3 gateways lead into the colony. They all need to be shut.
So like Anyo is like actively a criminal. Why do we keep dealing with him? I can't go in. Yeah, but like this is the same thing as like in the Mario universe. Like 1 week Bowser kidnaps the princess, Mario has to go save her, and then next week they're playing football and go-kart with each other. Like there it's like whatever, it's Nintendo, we don't care. But here, I have to question, why do we not just get rid of him? He's clearly dangerous and a criminal who kills hundreds, if not thousands. Why are we just okay with that? What do you mean it can't pin down? There were several missions where we were on the same ship as he was. There were explicit dialogue where it's like, I'm already off the ship, I'm safe. So he was on the ship that I was on. So it could have been very easy to just deal with him. Why is this a double door? This is a solo mission. Yes, because it's the same map as other stuff.
Let's clear this out so our children have a place to come home to.
Okay. Friendly NPCs. Didn't expect that.
Are you a Tenno?
I really am playing Jedi Knight now, aren't I?
You gonna bring home our sons and daughters, Tenno?
Ergo wasn't lying. He brought the Tenno.
See those infested tumors? Growing with malignancy, as Greed did among the Corpus when I was there. The Myconians can't close the gates until these growths are destroyed.
Cut down the tumor nodes. That son of a fantasy.
The colonists are going to force the security gate closed. Don't let the infested get to them. Don't let greed win.
I mean, there's not much I need to do. They are handling it just fine. Yeah, they're also coming from the side.
One door has been closed. Two remain. Carry on.
There's an enemy stuck behind there, but I guess there's not much I can do about that.
Attack this colony, he went straight for the Triuna. He left these people defenseless. And for what? Profit? Typical Corpus mindset.
Why do people keep questioning? Why did he do this? Just for profit? Yeah, it's fucking annual. What the fuck do you think?
The second security gate.
I do kind of like this Warframe, but I like Warframes that are a bit more utility. I know this one has utility, but it's primarily damage, as far as I can tell.
Finish the job and close the gate. Only one more to go. These people are survivors. Over generations they've adapted, learning to live among the infestation. To earn a living is all should have the right to do, never asking for charity. Like the parent sequence. They were Corpus once, but they too sought a future free from the corruption of boundless greed. If only Mr. Año shared this vision.
Warbon is a Warframe that advocates for crowd control, but also thinks that the best crowd control is death, because then they're not gonna attack you if they're dead.
Here come the colonists. Make sure they can finish their job.
Also, can you imagine like an alternative Año who's actually like not greedy? There would be like a storyline about him and stuff. Why are they going through the computer? Stop.
still crawling with infested. Clear them out so the Myconians can have their home back.
Over there! Open fire!
What NPCs chilled out who were for a very long time antagonists? Like, I don't mean they were introduced as a bad guy and then they got good by the end. Like, actively were part of the story as a bad guy, like Anyo, for years. And then they got chilled out. Is there someone like that?
The Myconians are safe, but only for the moment. Get back to your ship, and I'll explain.
This is all thanks to you, Tenno.
Oh, sorry, I guess I missed a few. How the shine gets high every summer. Basically, not been as involved in Maester as I am, but she had not. I have no idea who that is. The problem with quote-unquote redeeming Anyo is that his motivations are pretty intrinsic, pretty inherent to his character. I don't really know if you can take that away and still keep him the same character.
But now, we must work to free the Myconians and return the Triuna. The sequence offered to pay Anyo an exorbitant ransom, but he laughed it off. He doesn't need the money. So, we have no choice but to exploit Anyo's weakness. His love of gambling. Our only chance of freeing these people is to challenge Anyo and his brokers in the Index.
Slow down, Glast. My Tenno have already offered immense help, and now you want them to enter the Index? This is dangerous work.
Fair, but the Myconians aren't asking for charity. Their ancestral understanding of the infestation comes from an old war relic. A relic that I know will be of extreme interest to you. Return the Triuna and the relic will be yours. A fair compensation for the risk. To beat Mr. Anyo at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul Index.
Okay. Is he on the Index? You told me we can't pin him down.
Capitalists, are you ready for the Index?
What am I doing here?
By the void, ergo glass. I thought you hated my Index.
I don't know what it is.
Yes, well, since you've refused our generous offer for the return, we've come to play the odds and win back the souls you stole. Tell me, are you feeling lucky?
Luck.
I feel like I should have been told the rules before I come in here. Just kill stuff. That it? I feel like I should be collecting something. Is this football? Rugby? Well, we did something.
It doesn't look like the Void was on your side today, Glass.
I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. The mission should really just explain what the fuck is going on. I have to look it up online. The Index. Arena style Index mission organized by Nefany, hosted by Sephiroth and Sark on Neptune, pitting Tenno and Elite Corpus to fight for crates and have access to this mission mechanics. Before entering the Index, blah blah blah. Each player in the squad will be asked to invest the same amount of indefinite point target the Tenno team has with designated amount of index points. This is return reward for winning is affected by credit booster index points. The match consists of an endless number of rounds with players voting to continue to extract after each successful round. Goal for each round is to earn index score for the team through the collection of index points, which are dropped by participants killed in battle. Represented as green glowing diamonds, index points can be collected by walking over them and then deposited to your designated bank location in order to earn the actual index score. Every point deposited will add 10 more seconds to the timer, prolonging the match duration. When enemy scores, the timer will go down. Player can hold move to... What the fuck?
To beat Mr. Anyo at his own game, we must first show him that... To beat Mr. Anyo at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul index.
Who rules the index? Find out when the bell rings.
By the Void, Ergo Glass. I thought you hated my index.
Yes, well, since you've refused our generous offer for the return, we've come to play the odds and win back the souls you stole. Tell me, are you feeling lucky?
Why is my weapon so slow right now?
Luck.
Broker down. Restrained enthusiasm for that capitalization.
Fucking... Oh my god. My weapon is slower than it was.
You need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Points in the open. Share soar through capitalization. And the index closes. Tenno wins. Disappointed expression.
Getting points reduces your fire rate.
Brokers in position. The bell about to ring. This is the index.
You never were much of a gambler. Haven't you risked enough already?
If you're referring to all the titles and assets you failed to steal after my resignation, I've never been richer. I've gained a soul and seen the truth of wealth. On you, the rising tides of prosperity ought to raise all who brave the ocean.
Careful, Glass. You might drown.
Index points up for grabs.
You need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Points in the open.
Can't really tell the two teams apart.
Neff taking big hits on the index. Points in the open. Capitalization. Not a good day on the index for Neff and his brokers. Points in the open. And there's the bell.
Congratulations, Tenno.
I'm assuming this is supposed to be PvP normally, because like this it's a lot easier, obvious.
Who rules the index? Find out when the bell rings.
PvE. Does it get harder?
We want our prisoners back. Wager them before this gets expensive for you.
Fine, I'll throw in one of the prisoners. He's not the one I was looking for anyway. But the girl, she stays with me.
Index points up for grabs. The Tenno score. Investors get jittery. Stark, straight to out of the rotation. And you'll come on the comeback.
Thank you for that.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Yes, brokers. In the red. Index points up for grabs. The Tenno score. Investors get jittery.
interesting performance, class. But do your brokers have the credits to keep going?
I want to keep going. Luckily, I don't get the choice.
Glass, why is Neff so interested in Niwa? What are you not telling us?
I can only assume Anyo is trying to bait us back to the Index. Thankfully, his gambling is a compulsion. We must win her back for the Myconians.
I see.
It doesn't answer anything. Flux overdrive. Chance fluctuates between planar 415 while the beam is fired. Plus 40% faster stagger recovery. Heavy attacks electrify nearby enemies for electricity damage equal to 30% weapon damage. Do we have to keep challenging?
I'm willing to bet one or two of these useless children if it means a chance to bankrupt your bleeding heart parent sequence. All those executives will surely come crawling back to me. Fodder for the Index.
Okay. Oh, we're not solo anymore.
Investors nervous. Brokers in
Different
position.
map.
The bell about to ring. This is the Index.
I don't know this map.
Start killing, fishies. Brokers. Points in the open. Day on the Index for Neff and his brokers. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Watch this broker with a bucket full of Index points. Will they make it to the ball? The 10-0 score. Investors get jittery. Points in the open. The 10-0 are swimming up the Index. Broker down. Points in the open. Taking big hits on the Index.
How many points is a drastic lead?
And the Index closes.
29 good enough?
The void giveth, and the void taketh away.
Investors, ready your brokers. The Index is about to open.
I'm pretty sure we're still against bots, but it's not that big of a deal.
Let the trading begin. Exciting. Points in the open. hostile market for annual core. Broker down. Investors smiling on that capitalization. Broker down. Share soar on that brutal capitalization. Broker down.
These fucking mines. Very annoying.
Not a good day on the index for Neff and his brokers. Broker down.
31? Is that good?
The void given and the void taken away. Excited mood. The index begins soon.
With 50 plus. Oh, I can't do that on my own. But I guess at that point you have like 3 versus 3. Or more. I don't know how many versus how many this is.
Not a good day on the index for Neff and his brokers. Points in the open. Capitalize, capitalize, capitalize. This is the index. Tenno rally drives annual core confidence down, down, down. Broker down. Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points. Will they make it to the ball? Not a good day on the index for Neff and his brokers. Trading
Oh, by the void, you got me right in the pocketbook.
4v4?
Tenno.
Okay.
Keep doing that, and I'm going to have to ask Fraud Beck for a loan.
Someone was really hustling. But yeah, it's still just bots. Shots now bounce up to 1 times and travel 5 times further. Canyon health regen, companion recovery, faster stagger recovery. Increase Warframe max shield and shield regeneration by 10%. Enter. Grenades tether up to 2 enemies from 4 meters away. I don't know what these are.
The dark-eyed man came today. He tapped the bars and said soon we'd be put to work. Fine, I screamed at him. Only if you tell us what's going on. Are my parents safe? He just laughed at me and said something about the void. I wonder what the mumblers would do to his face.
co-preservative on the inside was able to get a message from Niwa. She's defiant but scared for herself, but even more so for her people. Our only choice is to continue at the Index. It sickens me to think we are literally gambling for the future, but this is the only way to get at. Considering the outcomes, I don't think this is much gambling. Let's see if the third time is gonna be harder.
I can feel the void in these brokers. They're full of fight. Oh, by all means, Glass, keep the credits rolling. Fortune is like the seasons. It always changes. Well, for you, that is.
I don't think that's how the saying goes. Seasons always change, at least for you. So what? They change for you. You're stupid. I hope this is the last one.
All right, my loyal brokers. These fools wish to be parted with their credits. Let's see if we can't give them what they deserve. Buy the void. Ring the bell.
Excited mood. The Index begins soon.
It already started.
Opens for capitalization. Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
What the fuck?
What was that? This is highly irregular. The odds of that occurring by accident are astronomical. This was an act of sabotage.
The 10-0 score. Investors get jittery. Broker down. Index points up for grabs. The 10-0 are swimming up the index. Points in the open. Investors smiling on that capitalization. It's a hostile market for annual corp. Index points up for grabs. Trading over. 10-0 real in the win.
I sort of assumed it happens when I have too many points and they just kill me because cheating. So I just grabbed 2 or 3 and then went
An
for it.
eruption of chaos on the trading floor. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Rally on the index. Dramatic.
Fucking.
Investors smiling on that capitalization. Index points up for grabs. Not a good day on the index
Do I even have to hustle? Like, we're already winning. Don't really care at that point. I can take a break. They're not gonna get 13 points anyway. Yeah, come back. Back with that.
Excited mood. The index begins soon. And the brokers are off. Points in the open. Not a good day on the index for Neff and his brokers. Lots of investors on the floor today. Death taking big hits on the index. Brokers down. Next brokers in the red. Index points up for grabs. Big capitalization for Annual Corp. Big capitalization for Annual Corp. Broker down. And the index closes.
Glassed, in light of their recent performance, we have decided to relist your brokers. You may now compete openly on the index. You're in the big leagues now, little man. May the void keep you from ruin.
Is that the last one?
Success. We've been relisted. We can now place the kind of bets we need to attract the greed of Hanyo. We need to entice him enough to wager the hostages and the Triuna. However, we must exercise caution. Don't come on too strong, or he will back off. We need to, as they say, hustle him.
Okay. How many captives do we need? Holding multiple index points incurs financial stress, which reduces Warframe health and shields. The more points you hold, the more your health and shields are reduced. Carrying multiple index points will provide a bonus amount of total points deposited. The maximum bonus is 10 extra 20 index points held. Add index points carry over in between rounds. Oh, that's interesting. Warframes that have damage reduction and invulnerability abilities are highly effective at carrying index points, as they are more capable of overcoming the financial stress deep. If you are killed by carrying index points, all health points are free to pick up by friend or foe. Deposit held index points if you are close to lethal damage. Guess what? Each enemy broker has its own unique ability. Stay alert when engaging them in combat. Similar to other combat arenas, keep an eye out for health and energy pickups around the map.
Investors nervous. Brokers in position. The bell about to ring. This is the index.
Victory margin
They've
20.
win, but not by so much as to make the Mark nervous. If Anyo loses by a wide margin, his gambler's instincts will make him walk away and will have failed the Myconians. Failed Niwa. Keep your victory within this margin.
Okay, so do not win by the victory margin, just win by timeout.
You need to almost lose, not almost win. Aim to beat their score by a narrow margin. He was counting on you.
There are no enemies. What do you want me to do? Oh, okay. Fucking thrown off the map. Oh.
This is it, Anyo. If we win this one, we're fighting for the return of Niwa in the next round. That, or we will walk away with your credits.
You're in no position to dictate terms. You forget. This is my index.
Ah, did you hear that, Tenno? Mr. Anyo is afraid he'll lose.
Game is really laggy today. I don't know what's going on. I didn't change anything. I feel like that turret should not be attacking me. How the fuck are they scoring points? There was literally nobody in our base. guess it's more cheating.
The void giveth, and the void taketh away.
Investors, ready your brokers. The index is about to open.
Mr. Anyo, are you afraid the void is no longer on your side?
Blasphemy! I am an instrument of the void's will. From the void flows fortune to those worthy.
Then prove you are worthy, Anyo. Up your ante, Niwa and the Triuna.
Index points up for grabs. Investors smiling on that capitalization. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. All eyes on that market upset. That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. All eyes on that market upset.
I don't want to send it because I might get over 20. I'm just waiting. Oh my fucking god. What's killing me? There's nothing there. Fuck you.
Brokers, trading is complete.
The void has spoken to me, Glass. I'll give you the chance you want, but it will cost you dearly. I will wager these pitiful colonists and their totem, but you must put in kind. If I lose, they're yours. But should I win, Glass, your corpus titles, holdings, land, all will be mine. So, what do you say?
I'm in.
No hesitation. I mean, we won every single round so far, except the very first one where I had no idea what I was doing, so that's fair.
Papa said I was born special. Niwa, he said, you're not just our child. You're the Triuna, our protector. I guess no one asks to be the Triuna. It was just my turn. But without me, the Mumblers will take all of our families. They'll be mushed together like smudged ink. Lost forever. I have to get out of here. I have to get home.
Got a tip that Niwa was on a Corpus ship. Our operatives attempted the raid, but all they found was this message. I'm reluctant to share this fact until now, as I feared the judgment you'd pass on their traditions. Niwa probably carries an ancestral burden for the prosperity of her colony. I hope you can understand this without judgment. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Niwa is the Triuna. That's why Neff's so interested in her. Suddenly, this all makes sense. The Myconians had concealed her abilities to protect her. But why give a child such a burden?
Guess the previous one died.
My dear Glass, why are you so eager to tempt ruin for a little girl? You'll soon see how the void favors my fortune above yours.
Wealth has no purpose until turned against suffering. I'd wager more if I had it.
I really wonder what happens here if you lose. Like, should I lose intention just to see what happens? Probably online.
Your winning streak stops here. The index is mine, after all.
Excited mood. The index begins soon. The index opens for capitalization. Points in the open.
What is this? What's going on? Años, swear on the void that you're not cheating.
My dear Glass, I assure you I have no idea what you're talking about.
Keep fighting, Tenno.
Okay.
I'm investigating the source of these anomalies.
Capitalization's trending up. Broker down.
Okay, so I just don't play this time. Right.
There's only one answer. Invest more credits. The void rewards faith.
Annual Corp is working its way out of debt.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
There isn't much I can do this time around. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna sit back and wait it's out, because this... okay. This is meaningless. This is stupid.
All eyes on that market upset. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. Brokers, trading is complete.
Glass, it looks like your crack team of brokers just cracked under pressure. Now I'm in the black, and you're facing financial ruin. A deserving end for your contempt of the corpus way of life. They made you what you are. You deserve bankruptcy.
Not even turn round 2 and round 3, okay. I really wanted to rush this part.
Ergo's suspicions are correct. Neff cheated. I have identified the systems responsible for these cheats. I need you to break into Annual Corp's servers and steal the control codes for his traps.
You can find that, but you can't just find the chart so you can break her out. Like, we don't have to do this. We don't have to be playing any of this. Glass, some reason just decided that this is the way. We don't have to do this. We never do this way. Give me a fucking escort quest. It would be a lot easier.
You are here to steal the control codes to Neff Anyo's traps. Only then can he be defeated in the Index.
Tenno, I need not remind you there is little margin for error. The fraudster cannot know we have gained the upper hand.
You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code. isn't a code, it's something else. A recording from Niwa. Tenno, continue with your mission while I decrypt this message. Reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code.
I don't fucking know.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
Are you fucking serious? Fuck off!
This is it. We have the code.
You have executed the plan beautifully. Get ready for your next battle on the Index. The outcome promises to be much different.
But did you not lose everything? Like how did you convince Anyo that he was cheating? Where the fuck do I go?
You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code. Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
That was one off. Fuck you. I love how there is two setups that you can get at random, but one of them are infinitely more difficult. So like, just get lucky, idiot. Alternatively, the hardest one always comes first, which is also fucking stupid. Just give me one. Don't change it. Now we have to play one more of that game.
Excellent work, Tenno.
How much longer can I go on for? The passing will come in a few years with no one to take the Triuna from me. I'll just be gone, surrounded by rusting robots, and the Triuna will be lost forever.
We also found this in the world. The good news is that Neva's still alive. I feel like this would hit harder if they ever explained to me what a Triuna is.
Ergo, what is this passing? What do you know about the Triuna?
Triuna is the Myconian's chosen one.
I got that
passes
much.
from one to the next in a simple ceremony. A pinprick on the finger is all it is.
A disease.
Yes, likely. The Myconians may be carriers with ancestral resistance to the infestation. Or they are merely keepers of the flame, perpetuating a weaker strain through this ritual.
The infested fear hybrids.
They do, and so the Myconians harvest them without violence. That is their way of life. Eventually, the Triuna succumbs to the burden, and so they must pass it on, and on, lighting a new torch before the other fades away.
Fades? You mean dies. We could cure her before that happened.
Of what? An extraordinary gift? No Triuna would ever want to lose that. They live in honor, to serve their people, for the greater good.
But they're only children.
I mean, I assume they're gonna grow up eventually.
It's overglassed. I have everything I want. Niwa is mine, and the sequence's president is in ruin. You have nothing to wager that interests me.
The Myconians do. An old war relic will be our wager. In a way, a product of the void. Something you might have more than passing interest for. Am I right?
Don't kid yourself. What? It's disgusting. It's beautiful. Those colonists would wager this? Don't those idiots realize how much this is worth?
All or nothing. Held in escrow. Are you in, Neff?
Yes. By the void, I'm in.
I don't know what the old war relic is, but I assume he does, so that's all that matters. And now the cheats should be turned off. No god mode for you or kill all or whatever.
Excited mood. The index begins soon.
I've grown tired of this, brokers. Dish out your humiliation so I may retire to counting my riches. Wait, what is this? Play fair, you metal wretches!
Capitalization. Capitalization trending up. Points in the open.
You need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Points in the open. Brokers holding many points look like shiny bait. That broker wants a bonus. Broker down. Taking big hits on the index. And the index closes.
Congratulations, Tenno. Just remember, on the index, nothing stays up forever.
Investors nervous.
Oh, now you have a round two.
The bell about to ring. This is the index.
Brokers, how are they winning? By the void, this is my index. This shouldn't be possible.
Don't you recognize the free market in action, Mr. Anyo? Allow my brokers to teach you how it's supposed to work.
Brokers, what's going on? Are you trying to get fired?
your unbiased host.
Oh, we start with...
Glast, what have you done?
Because I had some on me, it just immediately scores them.
I guess the odds aren't in your favor today, Nev.
Oh my god, it's getting worse.
Annual Corp on the comeback! Points in the open! Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Restrain enthusiasm for that capitalization. Broker down! Annual Corp on the comeback! Broker down! More points in the vault! It's a hostile market for Annual Corp. Trading over!
Well, well, look at that. Even a loser can win a coin toss now and then. Now, let's say we do a rematch. I'll throw in some of your old holdings in Eris.
I think we'll cash in now, Mr. Anyo. Don't want to push our luck too far.
What? No, wait just a moment. I have an exciting wager for you. Ore discoveries in the outer sectors. And to up the ante, a new squadron of bursas, hot off the assembly line. What do you say? Are you in? Hello? Answer me!
Alright. Somehow they scored 13 at the very last moment in the last one. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, it didn't matter.
Lotus, you may now return the child to her people.
She could be cured. Why return her? So she lives a shortened life surrounded by monsters?
Surrounded by family. Her people who honor her. Are you really going to impose your own values on these people you don't understand?
She only thinks this is what she wants. What you call tradition, others call indoctrination. If she comes to the relay and is cured, she'll be free to return to her people if that's her choice.
And the Myconians? Without the passing, their way of life will end forever. Their skills, their traditions, wiped out by a powerful outsider.
They'd have to adapt, yes. We'd do our best to protect them, as we do for all that suffer. Tenno, you've lived through similar obligations. What would you choose for Niwa?
I don't wanna get included. I'm just a Warframe. Let her send her home, let her decide. I mean, I guess let her decide. Seems like the fair option here. I know what she's gonna say, but at least she's the one saying it.
I've returned to my people, but I've decided I will be the last Triuna. I want a future where all of the children can be happy. A new tradition. Papa is so proud of me. The last Triuna and greatest of all. The one that changed Myconians forever.
That's kind of thing. Change like this has to come from within, not forced from the outside. Because that's how it's gonna stick. The choice you gave Niva had a profound effect on her, but I'll let her explain that in her own words. On behalf of Perrin Sequence and the people of Mycona Colony, I offer you our sincere gratitude. Without you, Mycona would no longer exist. To celebrate your selfless deed, the Myconians have sent you their prized old war relic. It is their sincere hope to use it to protect others as you have protected them. Okay, well, I feel like that was the right choice, even though I know that it wouldn't really make a difference. Okay. Neff and your stolen children of the Mycona, it's up to you to get them back. You must challenge Neff on the next, beat him at his own game, but then will beware, not all as it seems. Naidu's blueprint. Let me check on Nidus one moment. I don't know if I actually... I don't remember this name. Nidus. Ability. That's a long fucking passive. Mutation gauge. Rapture ground damage, fungal growth, steals energy each enemy strikes for every fire enemy hit, the infestation mutates, multiple active. Found infested pod the rose with tendrils latched onto nearby enemies, pulls them in. How is this? Find to target for last both the host and Nidus, gain increased ability strength. Okay, I've seen it, I just didn't remember it. Alright. So we don't really have time for another one, but we can probably do the prerequisite. Purchase Sands of Inaro's blueprint from Baru Kitir. Oh. Can't do that right now. Reach observer rank with the quills. What's the quills? Syndicate? Second dream quest. Talk to Amari in a new local room in any junction. Rank with those. Let's check what rank am I with them, because I did a few missions there. Can I check on Sirius? The quills. Right.
Consists of multiple actors at site. We watch. We anticipate. We intercede.
Neutral. Note observer. We need to reach observer for that.
Yes. Commit.
We have some sentient cores. I think intense sentient core is required to rank up. I need 10 here. I don't know this.
Is it time?
This conversion can show use the 10 not. $5,000. Which one of these are safe to trade? I don't know which ones are required for rank ups later on. Normal Isoplast is a later addition to the game, so I'm assuming the rank ups don't need it. Because the rank ups were added way before that. I'm just gonna add those. And maybe 4 of these. Let's moat. The quills are aware of you. Speak with Quill Onco to learn how to increase your standing with them.
These will assist.
Okay, what are these? Operator suits. Wrap like prism blueprint. Please scaffold. Is Klepkra, Hencha, or Raplak better? Convex prism table focuses energy towards the 5 long range prize. Here's a larger on quick charge capacitor to unleash a wide kill. Additional micropurpose based. Oh, together? Well, I guess just pick the one. This one, 20 intact sentient cores. Drops from walruses on the plains of Eidolon at night and from sentients found on Lua and the Vea proxy.
Ah, the history you will have.
What is this?
Ah! The first face I saw on waking from that horrible dream. She gives, we live. Never more true than now, eh, Sura? We live in spite of Narmer. And still, the Tower of Unum stands. The Quills are even saying she spoke to you. Ah, much to do, much to do! Come!
I have had such dark dreams. Infested demons rise from the ocean and plunder Cetus, while they hack loach and crows. I know in my bones this is a fate dream sent by Kome. One who is bold enough to enter a fate dream may change their fate. Visit Kome's shrine, Krona Meta. Save Cetus from what is coming.
See you again, eh?
I think this is a different mission, but I think this is one of the Warframe missions as well. Well, they mentioned Kume, so obviously.
The quills see what has been and
It's like 10 minutes of the stream, don't worry.
and they do not share their knowledge. But the likes of you and I, we may wish to steal a glimpse of our fate, to change it even. This is the Shrine of Kome, the Dice Maiden, the Puppeteer. A long
sitting
hidden
Warframe.
oracle for the ordinary folk.
Roll Kume's dice. Mind if I do? That good?
The Shadow's Trinity guides you to unsung music. Listen well. Our deepest connections are made in silence. Ah, the twin cravats. Notice that they are elegant, even as they are poised to strike. Never mistake a gentle disposition for weakness. Ay, yo, my poor Libra. You descend the stairway to perdition. Remember, you walked these steps on your own. Only you can turn around and ascend them. The Shadow's Trinity guides
What
you
the fuck
to
am I doing?
unsung music. Listen well. Our deepest connections are made in silence.
Okay, great.
You are welcome here, Sura.
Until the Fate Dream. Okay. Apparently, in the dream, I'm flying a spaceship. Hopefully, this is not too long. It's a similar scenario to purchase Soul Battery widget to give you a synthesis scanner in project. Oh gee. Oh, we are a group.
Behold! The fearsome Ostron counterattack! Gift baskets!
The dream cannot end us. How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our doors? What a fortune Kome has bestowed.
Something I should look into is getting that item that increases the capacity of the bow, because I really want to like make it better. It's starting to be a bit well, I can make it stronger is the point, but I need more items for it. More mods.
This infested demon marks the edge of fate. Destroy it. Peace is within reach.
You pray to nonsense! A shrine to absurdity!
You grovel before a worm, Counselor. Do not speak to me of absurdity. Fate turns in our favor. The new thread is almost spun. Take courage, Sura. Make the offerings in Cetus' name. An infested only
Well, it's dead.
The final guardian of our doom. Strike it down. Destiny defies us. We must invoke Kome's power. Bring more offerings to the shrine. It is done. Fortune favors Cetus once again. Kome blesses you with this dream's bounty.
Waste of oil and pressure already. We won't be able to meet the demands of the floating market. There'll be hell to pay.
Huh? Okay, well there you go. I'm getting a lot of Meso relics. Everything story based is giving Meso relics. Wonder how many excess mods I have. It could be a couple thousand Endo as well.
May your fate be a worthy one.
Oh, I'm not entering. What the fuck was that for?
You are welcome here, Sura.
Oh, it's for this. 165 fate per Fukumai. 55 per piece. 165, 165. 330 for the entire thing. You can also get Higasa. That's
So fishing alone after dark. How she would hear strange knockings on the underside of her boat.
Rifle, I assume.
So often it is the children
And
who
then
truly
Amanata.
know, while the adults scoff.
I assume is
For
a
so many
melee
years,
weapon.
her shrine was thought lost, and
Yeah.
yet it was here, hidden from view, all the time. There is always hope.
Can you tell me which is the #1 ranked melee weapon in this game again? Because we know I'm going with the bow as a ranged weapon, as a primary. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with these at some point. Get Observer, we could do that. We could also skip and do the other ones, because I'm pretty sure this is already available to me. And I don't know what this means, but I can probably do it as well. And then farm up Observer, and we kind of have to wait for next week before I can do this. How much is that? Sense of Inaros Blueprint.
Operator, I've run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Find somewhere to spare, you could buy it from the That's worth of prime parts. It's 100 ducats, I assume. Seems like. Alright. Well, we're gonna deal with that next time. And also... Yareli would not be done by next stream. So either I skip the last bit, or we're just gonna try it on Friday instead. But we'll deal with that next time. For now, I'm going to end the stream here. So, I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. We're gonna figure out what to do with these quests. But until then, thank you for watching, Questers. Thank you all. Until next time, see y'all.
Just gonna stare at a screen all day, huh?
Oh, 45.
You're as bad as Packet.
That happened.